Two of the UFC's top light heavyweights are itching for a big win on Saturday night. Both Quinton Jackson and Lyoto Machida will claw to remain in the title picture. Following a war of words with Rashad Evans, Jackson found himself on the losing end of a fight turned into a wrestling match, while Mauricio Hua damaged Machida's aura after slaying the Dragon in only one round.
So they both lost fights. They're both kind of down. They're both trying to make a comeback to like being on top again. And it's a good fight for both of them.
Being a top-ranked fighter in the UFC can lead to success, as well as a number of opportunities that may deter your career. Jackson seemed to have been on the road to another title shot after overwhelming arch-rival Wanderlei Silva with a remarkable knockout and defeating Keith Jardine by decision. However, Rampage put his fighting career on hold and took a one-year hiatus from the sport to pursue an acting career.
I know that movie sidetracked him. Perfect example of being too Hollywood. You gotta remember what gets you where you're at. Keeping it simple.
Always known for pursuing his financial goals, Jackson took full advantage of his superstar status upon making his return to the octagon. As a result of Jackson's side projects, critics have questioned his focus and drive.
It's not going to help his fighting ability. But hats off to him for going out there and he's paving the path for us younger guys, getting into movie roles and things. It's going to be great for us in the future. But as far as now and his fight against Machida, that's not going to help.
However, his opponent has shown that his focus and drive is in check, having looked outside the Black House camp and reaching out to AKA to patch up the holes in his game.
He's trained at AKA, he trained with Cain Velasquez and Trevor Prangley there for a little bit at AKA. Got the opportunity to watch him spar, and he's really elusive, he's really hard to take down, he's a tremendous athlete.
After suffering the first knockout loss of his career, Machida will have to overcome the mental hurdles in preparation for this bout. Unaccustomed to defeat, the Dragon's fortitude will have to shine through in this bout, and an impressive victory over a big name could help repair the Dragon's mystique. Machida will have his hands full with another aggressive adversary who will take the fight to him and pour on the pressure. Known for his counter-striking abilities, the Brazilian will have to be confident in his stand-up game and try to outbox the boxer during the inevitable exchanges.
Eu acho que o Lyoto vai conseguir acertar alguns golpes neles e se pegar 100% vai acabar vencendo. Mas se o Quinton Jackson fizer uma tática boa, eu acho que ele tem essa vitória.
That strategy may come in the form of a powerful takedown, followed by brutal ground and pound, something that was once at the forefront of Rampage's arsenal. Though we can anticipate a stand-up war, Rampage may resort to his older tactics and use his strength in wrestling to test Machida's ground game. It is often said that styles make fights, and this matchup will pit two very different strikers against each other.
If he gets a hold of him, it's Rampage's fight. If he can get hold of Machida, Rampage back in the day would pick people up and slam them into the floor and just manhandle them. But Machida's not going to want that to happen. He's going to want to keep on his toes and keep away from all of that.
I think Machida's got some good takedown defense. So I think it's going to be a stand-up fight, to be honest with you, and I think that Quinton needs to make Machida bring the fight to him. If he chases him around, he's walking right into his game plan, and he could very much end up losing a decision.
Lyoto has more tools to work with. He can be unpredictable, he can be fast. Rampage, he's lost his roots of kicking and elbows and knees and those big slams in his wrestling. Now he's going out there as if he's only a boxer, and he's not very fast twitch. So going out there with only boxing really gives your opponents not much to study, not much to worry about.
One warrior has adapted Eastern traditional martial art techniques, while the other prefers powerful Western pugilism. Two strikers from opposite fighting backgrounds will meet, and in the end, only one fighter will begin to rebuild his path to the title.